Through the concrete cracks worn weary by work boots and high heels. Through the concrete cracks showered in tears of sorrow, tears of joy. Through the concrete cracks rumbled by reverberations of 100 years, a flower on the hill takes its first breath, and a grand hope springs. Welcome to the Spring Street Podcast at the intersection of creation and destruction in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. And now, a word from the sponsors. This podcast is sponsored by Starship Kairos, a podcast studio available for bookings in downtown Los Angeles. Starship Kairos is where my guests and I make this show happen. Soundproofed, cozy, and equipped with professional audio gear, Starship Kairos is an ideal location for any type of podcast. Starship Kairos offers a full suite of services including content consultation, mixing and mastering, and custom jingle writing. For rates and booking, check them out on Instagram at Starship Kairos or click on the link in the description. And now, let's dive in. Welcome to the Spring Street Podcast. Big A, what's going on, man?
How you doing? How you doing there, player?
I want to know the story about how you got the name Big A.
So, of course, it was from a little guy. One of my really good friends. He's a lawyer, and he would just, every time he called me, he'd be like, Big Ol' A. So that's my Instagram name.
Yep.
Also, BIIGGOOLA. And then Big A is the first letter of my name.
Crazy.
So I asked somebody, what's my name?
Yeah.
You think it stands for? One of your favorite promoters, she calls me Alfred. She thought it stands for Alfred, which is very distinguishing.
Yep.
But it's wrong. So what do you think the A stands for? Come on, you're smart. You got it.
I know, this is so bad. I think the A stands for Alex.
Alex is a good one. That's a good one. Unfortunately, that is wrong. It's biblical.
Abraham.
Close, but I'm not Jewish. It's the brother of Moses.
Aaron.
Yes.
There we go. You were putting me on the spot there. I had to know the answer to that.
He is not a blasphemer. He raised the Bible.
My dad is a pastor, and if I didn't get that answer right, he, would not be good. So
yeah, that is hilarious.
Aaron. Well, now it's definitely solidified.
Yeah,
very solidified.
Aaron.
So
or
when
a lot of people like to call me Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Also a great way to remember that.
Yeah.
How did you get into comedy?
Man, since when I was about 6 or 7, and I used to sneak and listen to Red Fox, and I've always loved comedy. If you ask any of my people I went to school with, they'd be like, man, don't mess with Aaron. Even in the back of the bus, it's like, come on back here. In our generation, we would bag on each other for fun. And it's only one rule, right? It's you talk about my mama, we got to fight. Other than that, we would just, we would cap. And I've always been like that. And then I went to school for film because I was too shy to be in front of the camera to be a director, editor, writer, actor. And I kind of knew then because when I took an acting class, it was like a drama scene. And I'm like, your mother is dead. And everybody's laughing. And I'm like, I was mad. And my teacher was like, bro, you cursed with comedy. You got comedy in your blood. So
yeah.
Long story short, I got into the industry. My first job was production assistant on Iron Man 1.
No way.
Yeah, so you have to be a production assistant for 2 years to be a director.
Okay.
So I did that, almost became a director. Writer strike happened back in the day, 2006. Went back to security. Then everybody started telling me I'm funny through Uber driving and stuff.
Yeah.
Said I'm going to try acting. This one guy scammed me, but he put me on the stage.
Okay, what was the scam?
So he made me sign a contract.
Yeah.
And I gave him $150 to be in this movie, right? And he was going to make a movie, and then you get this movie, and you're going to be famous.
Oh, man.
Because he already made other movies.
Yeah.
They were on YouTube.
Wow, for $150,
right?
That would have been a good deal.
Right? But the movie never came out. So he just kept doing.
Oh, man.
And I would always see the posters everywhere. And, but it was a good thing, though, because he got me on at the J Spot. Do you know what the J Spot is?
No.
That's a legendary spot with J. Anthony Brown.
Okay.
He's the guy that did Watch Out There Now. He's really good friends with Steve Harvey.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
Yeah. So that was kind of like, how can I explain the J Spot? You ever heard of the Apollo? How they like boo you?
No.
It's in New York. It's super huge, right?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey used to host that, and they would boo you, and they'd take you off stage. It's really crazy.
Oh, damn. Like if you weren't funny.
Exactly.
Okay.
If
yeah.
you sang, whatever, because they had like a variety show.
Yeah.
Now the J Spot was like diabolical because it's LA, right? So if you get up and you're not funny, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you get up and you're not funny, they're gonna put a red light on you.
Oh.
First of all, people don't boo. They just get quiet. They call it crickets. They be like,
Oh, that's pretty awkward.
yeah, they'll do you like that. And then if you don't get off stage, they turn the lights off. Boo.
Oh shit.
On you, and you just got to get off stage. And the pulpit is very aggressive where all the comedians sit, because on the wall there's people that's played there, you know.
Mm.
Steve Harvey, Eddie Murphy, like all the greats.
Yeah.
Looking down on you like, you better do good, sucker, you know. So
What was the first place that you did stand up?
that was it.
The
That
J
was it.
Spot was the first spot.
Yeah, so it was
How'd
really aggressive.
And how'd it go?
I was nervous, so I thought in my mind, 10 minutes, I'm going to try to get 15,000 jokes in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I practiced. I would film myself. It was kind of nerve-wracking because you've seen Def Comedy Jam?
Mm-mm.
Def Comedy Jam is a really good show back in the day. They put a lot of people on. Martin Lawrence used to host it.
Okay.
Then there was Comic View. That was on BET. That was a good show. So before I went up, I'd seen like 4 or 5 comics get up before me
Mm-hmm.
that I've seen on BET, Comic View, on, all these shows. And I'm like, they're bombing. So I was like, oh, snap. But they had outdated jokes. Like, you can't be talking about phone books
Mm-hmm.
to 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
They're like, phone book, pager, what's that? I thought they
Yeah.
were funny. Chuckles everywhere, but no laughs.
Yeah.
So when I got up, I did good. I made people laugh, but this old school comic pulled me to the side. He said, you need to slow down. Because I'm telling so many jokes to where when people are laughing, they can't hear my next joke.
Oh man.
So I'm
Rapid
just-
fire.
Yeah, I'm rapid firing, bro. Like, because I had stuff about Uber, because Uber was really popular back then,
Yeah.
and relationship jokes, and
Yeah.
back then you could say what you wanted and not get canceled. So I was going raw, Now you gotta like, if you don't censor yourself like a BET movie,
Yeah.
you better say Mother Falcon. You're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get community guideline, banned, shadow banned, all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been banned at all on social
of
media?
course.
You have.
My last,
What platform have you been banned on?
so Instagram used to get me all the time.
For what?
For my last page that got hacked, before it got hacked, man, every other month I was getting community guidelined. And
No
then I got
way.
smarter, and like even when I'm on stage and I edit my stuff and
Yeah.
I might slip and have a curse word, I bleep it. And then like even today, right now, you see I haven't cursed one time. So I've
That's true.
trained myself not to curse.
Are you saying that you're getting banned for cursing on social media?
So this is just my hypotheses. I don't know.
Okay, tell me.
So when I was in college, they used to call me Black Neo because if you would give me $50, I can teach you any program. And for what I've been learning, because everybody complains about getting banned for just the most silliest stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can see a girl naked and she won't get banned. And then some guy is doing something stupid
Yeah.
and he's getting banned. So it's 2 things. It's either a Karen or a Darren, which is somebody that you offended them and
Yeah.
they report your page or your content,
Yeah.
or the computer algorithm has trigger words
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
that trigger, and then, oh, that's not cool. And then they ban you for that.
Yeah.
You can even get banned for comments.
For comments.
Like if you're reckless in someone's comments,
Mm.
like for me, I noticed like I remember one time somebody tripped on me and was like, that ain't funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I bagged on them. Next thing you know, that next day,
They reported you?
that
No
content
way.
got banned. And I'm like, oh, they must have. So it's just that easy. Somebody can just
Yeah.
report your stuff.
Dang.
And then that content, I had like 5,000 views, but it was raunchy.
Yeah.
I was cussing the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's like now you have to notice, like, you just can't cuss.
Hmm.
You can't talk about certain subjects that are sensitive, you know?
Yeah. So what about when you're doing live comedy? Do you also censor yourself? Like you try not
No.
this? Okay. Live
do
is the
have-
real deal. It's
I do half and half.
okay.
So when I'm doing improv, I try to do PG-13 because I know I want to chop it up
Mm-hmm.
and put it on, you know what I mean, the internet.
Yeah.
But for like my written stuff that I know I'm not going to put on the internet, and I feel like these people paid $15 to see me,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to them raw. Because people love the raw stuff. They just don't want to say it. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
love it. It just, a lot of people are sensitive nowadays. Everybody's
Yeah.
sensitive. So you can't really go too raw. You can't really talk too bad about people.
Yeah. When we were talking the other day, you mentioned that you've made like a good chunk of change just off Facebook. Explain that to me. What? Like,
So-
let's break it down. How is that even possible?
So, like I said, I'm Black Neo. What I noticed was Facebook has two different types of pages.
Mhm.
They have a Facebook, they have a Facebook fan page. All right.
Mhm.
And then, like, I got this idea from my mom. Like, my mom is retired. So she turned into one of those people, like, she hits me like every other minute. She has this app where it shows all the crimes. She's like, don't go to this street. They just killed somebody.
Oh, she's got the Citizen app.
Yes. And then what she
I
also
can't have that thing on
does.
my phone.
Yeah, me either. Because I'm like, it's too much. You
Yeah.
can just go outside. You can see it. Or you can watch the news or watch Instagram. They show you the snippets anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But what she does, she will send me at least 10 to 15 DMs from Facebook. And I'm like, Mom, get off Facebook. It's not all that. Get on. You know?
Yeah.
And then I looked and I Googled how many followers is Facebook. Facebook's balling. They
I think
got
it's
a
the
lot.
biggest, right?
But guess why?
Like
though?
what, 1 or 2 billion people?
It's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
They got old people on there.
Mm,
So think about it. What do old people got?
time.
Time on their hands. They are retired
Yeah.
and they love the Facebooks.
Yeah.
It's probably some of them that's still on MySpace.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me start a Facebook fan page.
Mhm.
And with them, it's like, okay, you can only put original content. Like you can't do side-by-side comparisons.
Oh, interesting.
Because if you do that, like I had a friend that did that. He started making money, then they banned his page and said you were
Really?
stealing.
Oh, interesting.
And all it's just because it's already somebody's content. You're just
Right,
making
yeah.
fun of it.
Yeah.
So if it's really specific, it's a Facebook fan page. It's about what you are doing.
Yeah.
So I only post on there is my stand-up
Mm-hmm.
or like original content.
Okay.
Like I got a character, it's a black Superman,
Mhm.
you know, or I got a character that's the first fat superhero. Because they don't represent fat people in superhero movies. You know, and that's got a lot of views. And the thing about
Yeah.
Facebook fan page, they don't care about having 10,000 followers. You can have like 500.
Mm.
You can have 1,000 followers. They care about the views.
Interesting. So, do you get paid
Per
based
the
on
views.
per view?
And they do bonuses and like quotas. Hey, if you get the first 5 videos to hit 1,000,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you get $35.
Really?
And you got from Monday through Sunday to do it.
It sounds like Uber.
Exactly. It's
That's
incentives and
crazy.
stuff.
Wow. So wait, I feel like I'm familiar with like having an artist page on Facebook. Is that kind of the same thing? Like instead of a personal profile, it's like
Yeah.
your artist
Yeah, you
profile.
but you got to make sure it's a Facebook fan page.
Facebook fan page.
Yeah, and all it is just Google searching how to start a Facebook fan page. 'Cause
Okay.
It's kind of intricate. I couldn't even tell you right now.
Mhm.
It's really weird, but you start a whole separate page.
Yeah.
And you could tell because even the setup is different per se, your original.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just, you get you a banner, put your little banner up with your picture. And,
Yeah.
and the thing I like about them is you can advertise 2 different ways.
Okay. How do you advertise?
You can advertise on individual content
Mhm.
or you can advertise on your actual page.
Got it.
So you can say, hey, I want more page followers and likes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a $20 ad for 5 days,
Mhm.
or no, 4 days, $5 a day,
Yeah.
right? On my page. And what it'll do is just show your page with the banner in people's timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll go to it and it's like, oh, what's this? Comedy? Okay. And then they'll click on it and they want to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how you get your followers up.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
So how many views did you have last year?
I don't know, but I had a couple that hit over 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The most I've ever had is 47,000, but that was on TikTok.
Okay.
And then on Instagram, the most I've ever had was like 30,000.
Yeah. Nice.
It's kind of hard.
But you're not getting paid off of TikTok, right?
No.
And you're not getting paid off Instagram.
No, TikTok,
You are getting paid off the Facebook ones.
Instagram, I'm halfway there. You got to have 10,000 followers. I'm at 5,300.
To start getting paid?
Yeah. It's called monetization. And then
Interesting.
TikTok is the same way, about 10,000 followers.
Huh. What's your strategy for getting new followers on Instagram?
Post like a madman.
Yeah.
You got to post, man, because like I think that was the best thing that happened with me with my old page. It got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
I was just starting to get some leeway. I was at 750 for years, 750 followers.
Yeah.
Then I got to like 1,500.
Yeah.
Then I got hacked. Started a new one, and I put the lock on there, which is the 2-factor authentication, right? And I started, and I'm like, okay, this is like a layup. I got all this content saved in my phone.
Yeah.
Because I was getting burnt out. I was doing like 1 a day, 2 a day.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it every day, to come up with something funny every day.
Yeah.
And so what I do now is I post all my old content. So I was posting like 10 a day.
Damn.
Like once every hour. And it was easy. Because the way I looked at it is, okay, the phone is like the weapon, right?
Okay.
And the content is the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
So you just load your weapon up.
And just
right?
fire away. Yeah.
Exactly. So once I'm just like, pew, 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 you know?
Yeah.
And then you post them on all 4. Facebook fan page, your Instagram, your TikTok, and then the Beast, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I posted over 150 videos. I got 51 followers on YouTube. It is a beast. It's hard.
Yeah. I just brought someone on the podcast who he just hit 1 million subscribers.
Oh, he's a beast.
He is a beast. 1 billion total views. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Oh, yeah. He was posting like a madman.
Yeah. Shout out to Jake Chapman. He does some cool stuff. But here's what's interesting. His biggest audiences are in, I think, India and Indonesia.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I just looked into learning how to post ads on your content on YouTube. Because I feel like it's got to be a combination, right? Like I do a test ad, right? I'll do a piece of content and I'm like, okay, I like that. Let me do a $5 ad. If it gets like 500 views, I'm like, eh.
Right.
I do a $5 ad. It gets like 2,000. I'm like, oh, snap.
You feel like that was worth it? I mean, $5, that's nothing.
Yeah. So like now, let me put a $20 ad because that one was hitting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you target it. Like, oh, let me do it. Like, okay, only women like that one.
Yeah.
So let me target it towards women.
Yeah.
You just keep going, you know what I mean? It's hard though, man, because like now I do film days. I do a day where I'm just 2 hours. I'm doing as much content until my brain is smoking, and then bow. I'm good for the week.
Yeah.
And I'm posting old content with the new content. You know.
Was it you? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure you told me this. How much comics are getting paid for stand-up at Hollywood Improv?
So I love the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah.
But I did get paid $10.
That's
and I had to fill out tax information.
That's crazy. When was this? They got paid $10 to perform there.
But it's about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. $10 in 2023. That's insane.
But the thing is, people were like, oh, $10. But it's not about the $10. It's about you being on stage and getting the content.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of comics mess up. You can do all these shows. That's cool. But that's just like a rapper having 50 songs. You got to do a video.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, so what I do, it don't matter where I film at. I don't care if it's 3 people in the crowd. I'm going to tape myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put it on the internet. And I'm going to get some views off of it.
Yeah.
Even if you get 20 views, that's better than nobody watching it and you just did a show for nothing. A lot of people don't like to put their content out because they want people to steal their jokes.
Interesting.
But that's the reason why you do improv.
Right, yeah.
Improv is off the dome. It's original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't copy the improv.
How often do you do improv? Like perform it?
So I used to do 50-50. I had like a formula.
Okay.
I do a little bit of my written in the beginning, improv through the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then end with my written.
Yeah.
But lately I've been noticing like my written is crazy. It's cool. I get laughs. I get people, laughing for a long time.
Yeah.
But the improv is where you get the yell laughs. That's where you get people spitting out food, holding their side, crying. Because I think it's just more free. It's like right there. And they're like, how did he do it? So it makes it even more funnier.
Yeah.
So lately I've been doing like 70-30.
Interesting.
Where I'll just do something random like, okay, it's this one that's on Instagram. It's almost at 10,000 views. And I asked this person, because I seen them coupled up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how long you guys been together? And they're like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, where'd you guys meet? They're like, Bible study. So I'm like, boop, 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 boop,
Classic.
boop, boop, boop. And I'm like, oh, so y'all was in Bible study, like, hey, you want to fornicate? And like, everybody just went nuts. You know what I mean? So I noticed that, like, okay, I need to do, so I just started rolling with the improv, you know? Like I seen some light-skinned guys. Matter of fact, where we work, but we can't discuss where we work at.
That's true.
But it's top secret, y'all. Copyright infringements, all that. So outside, Mateo will tell you, somebody that I did a show, they came up to me, like, Big A.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh? They're like, yo, remember us? We were in the front and you clowned us about being in a boy band because they were all light-skinned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is it true that all light-skinned brothers can sing? And it's like, no, he can though. And I'm like, y'all need to start a group. And they're like, oh, and then the one guy had on some tight pants.
Oh my God.
So I had to get him,
Yeah.
I was like, man, you can't even feel the circulation in your kneecaps. Right now. But they took it well.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about it. They all asked for my Instagram afterwards.
Yeah.
That one got almost 8,000 views.
Nice.
So it's like, then I put out other stuff and it was like, yeah. So I'm starting to do more improv.
Yeah, that's sweet. How often are you performing? Are you performing like once a week? Once
So
a
that's
month?
a good
Like, what's
question. I'm a very funny person, but nobody knows me. So I don't perform that much. So in the near next 3 or 4 weeks, I'm putting together my own show.
Okay.
Because I'm the type, I'm like, I don't really wait for people.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting for Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm writing my own short film right now with my fat superhero.
Yeah.
And then I have a show. I've already reached out to a couple of comics. They said yes, appreciate that.
Yeah.
When I'm going to be doing the Diabolical Variety Show.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so, and it's real easy. All you got to do is rent out a space for 2 hours,
Yep.
put the comics together, make the flyer, advertise it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully somebody will come. Hopefully they won't.
Yeah. What part of town are you going to throw it?
I'm thinking about doing it at Fourth Wall. It's Cafe. It's in, because I've done a show there before, and it's in Hollywood.
Nice.
Or I might do this other venue called Third Wheel.
Mm-hmm.
It's off of Santa Monica.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off of Santa Monica where?
I don't know. I just know this off of Santa Monica. And I've seen it on the internet.
Okay, cool. Tight.
But I've been to Fourth Wall. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to just do something different. Like, I might do 4 or 5 comics. I want to do somebody get up there and do like a song or two.
Okay.
I kind of know this one guy named Sheldon that sings pretty good. That'll be cool.
We'll see what we can do.
And then I'm going to end it with 2 improv shows.
Cool.
So it's going to be like 20 minutes of improv with all the comics. Because improv is really funny. It's really cool.
I love improv.
And then the last 10 minutes are going to be with this sketch I got with one of my actor friends. And it's called Eugene and Rose.
Okay.
It's about this old couple that's bitter and be beating up on each other. Well, she beats up on him.
Yeah.
And he just takes it. And he has Alzheimer's. I play the guy that has Alzheimer's.
Okay.
And dementia.
Damn.
So we're going to do that. And then see what how it goes.
Yeah.
So I figure I might as well do something like that, tape the whole show.
Yeah.
Then that way I can't complain about nobody giving me shows.
There we go.
I do my own show once a month.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that struggle of like wanting to perform and trying to find a place to perform. It's It comes and goes. Sometimes it's not as easy.
It's really not.
But
it's
you know
really
what?
not.
I love that mentality though of choosing to say, you know what? I'm just gonna start my own thing.
Everybody's doing it, man.
Yeah.
Look at the GOAT. Like, people ask me, like, oh, who's your favorite comedians, this and that. To me, Kev on stage is the GOAT. He saved my career. Okay? When the pandemic hit, because I was doing hella shows. When the J-Spot,
Yeah.
I'm telling people I'm on J-Spot, they're like, oh, man, I'm doing hella shows everywhere. I was at the J-Spot like 4 times a month. They were starting to pay me and everything.
Damn.
I'm killing it.
Yeah.
They're like, who is this young guy? I'm like, killing it. Man, pandemic hit, no shows. Lost some security jobs because
Yeah.
the clubs were shut down. So I was forced to go on the internet.
Mm.
So it's like, when I went on the internet, I ran into this guy. His name is Kev on Stage. You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
Man. So what he did was, him and Tony Baker, they killed it. Kev on Stage came up with a master's class, and I learned a lot from him. You know, buying that master's class. That's what helped me, you know, get the money from Facebook. And then what he did was, he was tired of waiting for Netflix and stuff. He has his own app. Then he ended up buying his own studio.
Dang.
And the last time I seen, it was him and Tony Baker. They did a show in Paris.
Damn.
Like, they're beasts, bro.
Yeah.
They're beasts. Like, you gotta follow them. He got the blueprint.
Yeah.
He would still probably be doing shows here and there, waiting for Netflix, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is picky. They, you know, sometimes you can't wait.
Have you seen that new show on Netflix that's a spinoff of the Squid Games, but now it's real?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I seen a little commercial.
I think
for
it's
it.
called Squid Games: The Challenge.
Yeah.
And it's the exact games, but it's real life and it's real people.
Oh no! Come on, people. Oh, people ain't
Yeah, isn't
hurting
that wild?
themselves. I hope they ain't doing no stupid stuff, hurting themselves.
I mean, okay. I've always loved that show, Wipeout.
Hey, Wipeout is crazy.
I've always wanted to be on that show, but I've heard people have like died. on
That's
that
what I'm
show.
saying.
That's why
I'm good. I'm good.
Some of those shows are too extreme.
Yeah, that's
like
too
you watch
extreme.
it and you're like, oh, that's funny. That person just got like whacked off of some crazy structure and they fell in the water, but you don't realize like that
Dude.
probably hurt.
Dude,
that
they probably
like,
got a slip disc right
they
now.
might, exactly. So yeah, hopefully the Squid Games is, you know, safer than the real thing.
I hope so, man, because there's too many people hurting themselves on the internet. People doing all that stupid stuff like the fire challenge.
What is the fire
Remember how they
challenge?
used to put alcohol in their hand and just light it on fire?
Oh yeah,
And they be
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this-
I knew a buddy back home who he's becoming a magician. And there was one day we all were outside of a bar and he's like lighting his hand on fire and he's lighting everyone's hands on fire. This is after we've been drinking.
Oh, of course.
Not probably the best combination, but I'm really curious when it comes to your writing, how much do you draw from your experience working in security? Because I know you see crazy things.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So security, I be bored. So a lot of times I'm trying out jokes on random people.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be outside and somebody will just come out and start talking to me and I'm going to just start trying out a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of stuff, because I have a really vivid imagination, so a lot of stuff just comes up from maked up characters and, you know, scenarios and, you know, like being with my daughter. She's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So just, you know, talking about her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's usually how I write. I've pretty much, you know, what really helped me is the internet.
How so?
Like when I do remixes and I like talk about somebody's video,
Yeah.
that helps.
Because then you can just improv and riff off of that.
Like when I used to do it, I would take like 4 or 5 times before I get a take. Now I'm doing it like 1 or 2 takes.
Yeah.
I'll like see a video that's funny and I'll save it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just go in and be like, okay, I'm about to film. And I just, you know,
Yeah.
I'll go in.
Do you have any funny stories from when you were security at Ralph's downtown LA?
Oh, the Ralph's downtown.
Or crazy stories? Funny or crazy?
Ralph's downtown had a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
They had a lot of stuff going on. Like, they had this guy, man. I feel really bad for him, too. So people used to steal all the time, of course, right? So it was like
Yeah.
these 4 girls, they stole some bottles.
Uh-huh.
And he goes chasing after them.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm a pure security guard.
Yep.
It says observe and report. Okay? I don't chase. I don't break up fights.
Yeah.
Like, if you and some guy was fighting, I've tried to break up a fight. You get socked in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You wait for them to finish beating each other up, and then you drag them out.
Yep.
In the meantime, you're telling everybody to back up, and you might even yell at them, hey, stop fighting. That's all you can do. Like, so these girls run out,
Yeah.
and then my boy goes chasing them. And I'm like, dude, don't chase him.
Yeah.
And he goes to spray the pepper spray, and I'm like, no.
Oh.
Yes. He ran into his own pepper spray.
No
He
way.
Day-Dayed himself. Remember Friday when Day-Day got sprayed with
man.
pepper spray? Yep. Pepper spray. All, he was all rolling on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, security down. I got to go back inside, get some bottled water. I'm squirting it all in his face.
Oh my goodness.
And then it was bad, man.
Yeah. I've seen the security guards at Ralph's down here, and they're strapped. They are like head to toe.
They ain't playing.
They look like they're ready to go into a war zone.
They ain't playing.
I mean, downtown is kind of a war zone.
It is, bro. It is. It's always a crazy homeless person or somebody on drugs and narcotics.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna encounter. There was one time, so I used to be a night manager at a restaurant downtown.
All day.
Oh man, the stuff that I saw was
Diabolical.
insane, diabolical for sure. I saw this woman on top of a cop car, barefoot. She's smashing in the windshield with her bare foot.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Well, here's the crazy thing: no cops were around,
Oh.
and everyone was like, "Where are the cops?"
Oh, it was one of those random cop cars that be leaving there.
Well, so get this. So then the woman, after she's like smashed this whole windshield in with her bare foot, she hops down, she walks away. Cops come out of the bar across the street. What happened? What happened to our car?
Oh, bad.
How crazy is that?
That is hilarious.
And then they had to tow the car. They had to tow the cop car.
Oh, she stomped the yard with that one.
Oh, it was destroyed. It was done. But
that's crazy. So I remember you telling me about this podcast. You usually get a tattoo on the podcast?
So, yes, every once in a while I interview a tattoo artist and I will get a tattoo by them while I interview them.
Oh, you are brave.
I understand that you've got a bit of a story about a tattoo.
Yeah, I thought we wasn't going to talk about that. All right, I'll talk about it. I got a tattoo. The worst tattoo in the world. I hated it. You got any bad tattoos you regret?
Not yet.
Nothing.
Not yet.
Not a girlfriend named Bertha on your
Thank
on your
God.
chest.
Thank God, no tattoos like that. No names.
No names.
No names.
Do tattoos hurt you when you get the tattoos?
You know what? Not in a while. It just depends. So I got tattooed on my elbow,
Ugh.
and that was the worst one for sure. That was really painful. But every other tattoo, I mean, I got a bunch of them on this arm, and especially during the ones during the podcast, I think I get distracted. 'Cause, like when I'm talking to people, and I'm not thinking about it. So honestly, like they haven't really
What's
hurt.
that? A top ramen noodle curled around? What's that? What's that?
There's a little snake.
Oh, that's a snake. I knew that.
This was the
I was
first
just
one that we
testing
did.
you. I was
The
just
first
testing you.
podcast.
It doesn't look like a top ramen noodle, I swear.
But stop distracting me. Let's talk about your tattoo.
What happened?
Let's hear it, man.
So, I had, everybody goes through their phases.
Yep.
Went through my rock and roll phase.
I still am trying to imagine this phase.
Yeah. It was all bad. I used to slick my hair all the way back. I was wearing all black. I didn't paint my nails, but I listened to a lot of rock and roll. I
Okay.
listened to, Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I went to Almost Acoustic Christmas like 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
One year my boy got pit passes. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Dang, you get in the mosh pit.
Oh yeah, I was moshing and all that. And I got one of those. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got two.
Brother or sister?
Yeah, brother and sister. You?
How is your sister? Is she diabolical like my sister?
I don't know. I don't know your sister.
My sister's diabolical. She the type, when we was growing up, I'm telling on you, Erica, when we was growing up, she be the type, let's go get some cereal. It's 2:00 in the morning. Mama's asleep. And I'd be like, no, we gonna get beat. And she would always get me in trouble. She was that type.
Yeah.
But so one day, she know I don't drink. And this is probably the reason why I don't drink to this day. She got me
you're
drunk.
wearing this,
yeah.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. I love this shirt. And so, I don't know, man. It was crazy. She got me drunk. And she knew I was going through this whole skull phase.
Yeah.
I'm wearing shirts with skulls, the belts with skulls, the skull, everything.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't you love your nephews? I got 4 nephews, 1 niece.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, of course. And she's like, I'm going to get a tattoo. And I'm like, okay. She's like, you should get a tattoo of your nephews, but in skulls. So at the time, I was like, that's a great idea.
How old were you at this time?
Dude, I was in my mid-20s.
Oh, my God.
So that was when I was fresh out of playing football.
Okay.
And I was about to go into film school.
Yeah.
So I was playing Santa Monica College football.
Mm.
Shout out to Chad Ochocinco.
Okay.
He was playing there too. That dude was a beast. Do you know Chad Ochocinco was really a quarterback?
No.
But when he got over here, he was so country, and the coaches didn't like that he was ghetto because he would wear gold teeth during the practice.
Wow.
But guess how beastly he was? He would race the track team before practice for $5 and $10. And then be the first one in every drill. Help the other wide receivers throwing 60 yards on one knee.
Wow.
He convinced me to go from defense to offense. He was like, hey, play tight end. You can get touchdowns. He lied to me, though. Because he probably thought that, though. He didn't know. Because back in them days, tight end was different. You would just block, or you would go across the middle, catch a pass, and you get blasted by some little dude like you, and now you want to fight, So I got cut. I didn't even want to practice no. I'm like, no, we getting hurt? What's oh, no.
Yeah.
I like to do the hurting, not get hurt. So I got cut, But yeah, she was like, go get the tattoo. And I paid all this money to get a tattoo. And it was horrible, bro. It's horrible. I'm going to get it covered up. The shading is off. You want to see it?
I do want to see it, man.
Hell no.
I do want to see it.
Ain't no way. With the favor for a favor. What you going to do for me?
All right. I'll buy you a piece of pizza.
A pizza?
I'll buy a piece of pizza at Joe's
Pizza.
He
is
downstairs.
He is talking magic, folks. Pizza is one of my favorite things. Okay.
Let's see it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Damn. Look at these skulls.
So do you see where the shading is off in the eyeball?
Okay, honestly, I was expecting something even worse. This is actually not too bad.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
But I like the is it sunglasses on the skeleton or?
Yeah. So, one of them has sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
This one right here, look.
We got 5 skulls.
But look, this one looks like it's got a black eye, and then there's shading in that one.
Oh, that's true.
That's where he messed up. You see the bow? That's supposed to be my niece.
Oh my God.
All right, and those are all my other nephews.
Oh my goodness, that one's looking devious. These are the most devious right there.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's get a good camera angle on this guy if you want.
Oh,
holy.
Let y'all see.
Damn. Honestly, not as bad as I was expecting. In my mind, I was imagining these little tiny skulls. Maybe because I'm thinking nieces and niece and nephews, little kids, these little skulls, Munchkin skulls or something. That's pretty punk rock though.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was the man. And he was hurt. It was bleeding.
How long did it take?
Like an hour.
That's not bad. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, that's probably where he messed up on the shading.
And
I should have known because all he did was get a piece of paper that was printed, the image, and then he put the print, and then he just traced it.
Yep.
So it was just
damn.
Never again.
Well, maybe again if you want.
I want to, but it's got to be somebody. I got to see their Instagram. I got to know.
That was the problem. There was no Instagram.
Yeah, back then it was none of that. So you just going on faith. And my sister got something easy like flowers and stuff. So
yeah. Did she get 5 flowers for the 5 kids?
no, she just got a grip of flowers on her shoulder.
Oh man, she took the easy route.
Yeah, hers is bomb.
You really took one for the. What do your nephews and niece think of those skulls?
At the time, they was like, "That's tight." Then when they got older, they're like, "What are you doing? Why? Why'd you do that?" And they're like, "Yo, mama." Like, I know, she always talking people into stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You grew up here in Los Angeles, right?
Yes.
I always find it interesting to talk to people who've been born and raised in LA because I've only been here for 5 years and you've probably seen so many changes in this city.
Well, I grew up in one of the most dangerous times in the 90s
Damn.
where there was no cameras,
Yeah.
you know. And then I grew up, there's nothing, I'm not, talking crap about gang members, but I grew up in a Crip-infested neighborhood.
Mm.
And I wasn't really into gangs. I was more into sports.
Yeah.
Because to me, it was kind of like, to be in a gang, you start to get jumped in. So my thing was be like, dude, you guys going to beat me up? I don't want to be your friends.
Yeah.
So I would fight with gang members. Some I would lose, some I would win.
Yeah.
But then it was like, once I got to high school, I did a lot of fighting because I lived in a Crip neighborhood. But then my school colors was burgundy red.
Uh-oh.
The Comets. Westchester Comets. So it was like,
Yikes.
I would be on the football team, go home, be fighting. I quit the football team. Quit the baseball team.
Really?
Quit the basketball team. Because I was just like, I'm tired of fighting.
Damn.
And then I probably should have just not wore the jerseys at home. That'd have been smarter. But
Oh man.
yeah, I seen it all. I seen the riots.
Really?
I was in the grocery store when the riots broke out.
Wow. What year was that? Was it 93 or 91?
Ooh, I'm not good at that type of stuff. It was in there. It was,
I can look it up.
yeah.
The LA riots.
The Rodney King LA riots.
1992.
92.
Look at these photos.
So that means I graduated high school
Dang.
in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, 1995. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 98.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated high school in 1995. So 92, I was like 15.
Yeah.
Yep. My mom used to send me to the grocery store all the time.
Yeah.
She sent me to the grocery store with the OG food stamps. Back in them days, it was paper. They get a little booklet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she sent me there. And yeah, I was in line, man, about to pay for my groceries, and everybody was like, "What? Not guilty? Oh, hell no." And people just start rolling out with their groceries. And I'm like, dude. The cashier person started taking money out the cashier.
Whoa.
It was going down.
Whoa.
So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just roll home with my basket. And then, back in them days, they didn't have a little thing with the basket stop, like, cook it.
Yeah.
So I come home with my basket, and my mom, she's a very nice person. She's like, "Where's my change?
Uh-oh.
Why ain't none of the groceries in the bag?" I'm like, "Mama, they got free groceries. Let's go back."
Oh, my
She's like,
goodness.
"No, you stole them." I was like, "Everybody took them." And then she turned on the TV. You just seen fire everywhere. And then, 10 minutes later, the whole grocery shopping center was on fire.
The one that you were just at.
Yes.
Holy crap.
They burned down the liquor stores. And then I was like, but wait, where are we going to shop at?
Oh, no.
This is a thing called Zodi's back in the day.
Yeah.
They burnt Zodi's down.
Damn.
It was like an OG Target.
Damn.
And then where Target used to be called Fedco, they burned the Fedco down. Oh, they burnt down everything. Burnt it down.
Wow.
Dragged that poor guy out of his truck and beat him up.
I've heard about that story.
Reginald Denny.
Wow.
He didn't deserve that. That was messed up.
Mm.
But everybody was angry.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I found a police billy club in the street.
Whoa.
I played with that for about a month until my mama caught me. Give me that billy club, boy. But yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy.
Damn.
It was crazy. I remember when Nipsey Hussle got shot.
That was when I first moved to LA. That was about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think I was in the first year that we were here, my brother and I.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Nip was cool.
Was he, because he also grew up in LA, right? How far away did you grow up from where he grew up?
I don't know exactly his street he grew up on, but I know his he had a clothing shop on Crenshaw and Slauson. And I grew up like 3 blocks away from there.
Yeah. I feel like Nipsey Hussle grew up in Inglewood.
He probably did.
I won't be surprised.
He probably
Let me
did.
see here, because I think. Let's see
If
here.
he did, he had a hard time because Inglewood was Bloods.
Wait, let's fact check this here. Where was he from? Early life. Oh, Crenshaw. Not Inglewood. Crenshaw.
Yeah, because Inglewood had Bloods.
Mm.
Crenshaw, like Crenshaw 60th,
Yeah.
they had Crips, and that's what they would call them 6-0. 6-0 Crip.
Whoa.
Like if you hear somebody say, rolling, oh yeah. You better get up out of there. That's 60s rolling Crip.
Damn.
Oh, they is no joke. They was, I can't say though, for a cool minute, they was different back in the day. Like the gangs were like more like just protecting the streets and stuff. Now and then gang banging nowadays is just crazy. Everybody just, kill each other for no reason. And there's a whole lot of different gangs and cliques and stuff. And it's not more like, and the only reason why I miss Nip is because he was trying to like get the gangs together to stop killing each other. Everybody be cool, you know what I mean? Like, even in store, man, you can go in the store, he'd be cool as heck. He'll say hi to you. You can take a picture with him.
Really?
Oh, he was super cool.
Wow.
He was super cool. He was super cool. But,
Yeah.
people like that, that's why I feel like it was an inside job.
Didn't they catch the guy? Or didn't he get arrested? And
yeah, but it was an inside job, I think. I think they probably caught him on the charge and then like was like, oh, you got to kill Nip to get off your charge or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Because it was weird the way, because he was like about to blow up. Because he was independent the whole time. And
Right.
that last record, he took a deal. And then that was going to blow up. Because that record was crazy. And then he had, promotion behind it. So ain't no telling, like, because after that, the streets is crazy.
Yeah.
The streets been crazy ever since then.
Ever since Nipsey Hussle died. Damn.
That's what people don't talk about. He was actually he did a song with YG. YG was a Blood.
Right, yeah.
And they were being cool. Like, it was a lot more peaceful. Now, when he died, man, it was... Even now, if you go on the internet, you'll see people trying to visit his place. Like, they'll bang on you. Like, you ain't around from... Get away from here.
Really?
Whoa. I don't know when they're going to open it up, though, but I seen... Right there in where his shopping center was at on Crenshaw and Slauson, they're having a Nipsey Hussle Foundation that they already painted out. They need to open it up ASAP to help the youth out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it's gonna do, but yeah. So you grew up in where'd you grow up?
I kind of grew up in a few different places. So I was born in Canada, but I grew up mostly in Oregon, a little bit of Washington. So we moved from Canada to Chicago to Washington, Washington to Oregon. And then most of my life was in Oregon. And then I moved back to Canada when I was 18.
Oregon sound boring as heck.
It's different than LA, that's for sure.
How long you been in LA?
5 years.
You like LA or?
It depends on the day.
That's the LA answer.
Depends on the day.
That is
man.
the LA answer. He is welcome to LA, folks.
I'll say this. There's a lot of things that I really like about Los Angeles because there are just certain opportunities that I would have never gotten in Canada or in Oregon. And there's things that will just happen, like that are, pretty incredible. Plus too, the food.
Yeah.
There's so much food. There's also just so much to do. Like you can't get bored in Los Angeles.
There's no way.
There's always a show to go to.
Yeah.
If not a music show, then like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
There's always a new taco truck that you can go check out. There's always some new club. Like restaurants are always like opening and then shutting down.
Yep.
So there's literally always something new to see. But at the same time too, there's a lot of things about LA that are, kind of intense. Like downtown LA is kind of intense.
It is how I explain downtown LA. One corner you're just like, oh my God, 5-star restaurant. You go around the corner, you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And you might see a homeless person and you're like, geez, like,
Yeah, the amount of naked people I've seen downtown LA.
oh my God.
It's wild. The amount of people I've seen like pulling their pants down to
Oh yeah.
take a dump on the sidewalk.
You will get some emotional damage
It's true.
in downtown.
It's true. So, you know, I don't really care for that so much.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anybody does.
But it's always a big question mark for me. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. So what about singing? How long have you been singing?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember, ever since I was a little kid. So I grew up in the church and, you know, a lot of music in the church. My
True.
dad also sings, plays guitar. So, yeah, ever since I was a kid, I was singing. And then my dad got my brother and I, like, we got guitars pretty early on. You know, my brother and I each had like these little acoustic guitars to play on as kids. I remember somehow I had like allowance money or something, but only enough for like half the guitar. So I split it with my mom. My mom and I owned the guitar together, half and half.
Yeah, buddy.
That was my first guitar. I don't know what happened to that thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. But yeah, went to Canada to study music for a couple years.
Oh, okay. That's tight.
Realized that I didn't actually like studying it. But also I think I just didn't like studying at the time.
Yeah. Who does?
Yeah. It wasn't until later on. Later on, I kind of needed to just, it was my first time away from home.
Yeah.
So I kind of needed a chance to just feel what it was like to be on my own. New country, new friends.
I wish I could sing.
There's no song in you?
Oh, no. Back in the day, I used to rap, though.
That's right. You said you like to freestyle.
Yeah, but back in the day, they used to call me Berserk or Old Brown Bastard.
Old brown bastard. Okay.
Because I liked Old Dirty Bastard
Okay.
a lot. And my style is like all over the place.
Yeah. You still rap anymore?
Sometimes. Like I might freestyle. But I don't know why I always end up freestyling about food. Like I'll try my best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I wish you had your guitar
I know, man.
next time.
I know this is when I should be able to like cue a beat. We can get some freestyles going. What are your go-to spots in LA? What are your favorite spots of all time to go eat?
To go eat. Okay, this might sound weird, you know, and I know people are gonna be like, "You lost your black card," but soul food is cool, but it's kind of way down there on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Cause first of all, soul food get you heartburn. It's way too expensive. They always running out of stuff. Last place I went to, they was like, "We don't accept debit card." I'm like, dang. They don't accept cash. They hand them on mac and cheese. I'm like, whatever. So, number one for me is always going to be Spanish food.
Okay.
I love me some good Spanish food.
Spanish food.
Spanish food.
Like Spanish food.
Yeah, like tacos, enchiladas, you know.
Okay.
Tamales.
So like Mexican Spanish food.
Yes.
Okay. Tamales are amazing. I love tamales.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tamales are crazy. Shout out to the homie Juan Carlos. You know what I'm saying? On Thanksgiving, I had nothing to do, and he invited me to his house for a Mexican Thanksgiving. It was lit, bro.
Okay. What's a Mexican Thanksgiving like?
They had tamales and beans.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
And he's in a salsa band. Whole band was there.
Oh, shit.
It was going down.
Damn.
I was over there by Lauren shaking the little
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a great night.
Oh, it was so fun.
That sounds awesome.
They must have jammed for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They had somebody on guitar, somebody on flute, stand-up bass,
Yeah.
piano, on the congas, the bell thing. I didn't even know the bell was a dang instrument. You seen the bell before? The cowbell?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a cowbell.
Dude, they be playing that thing like an instrument, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a technique.
Yeah.
Like I've seen bands, they have a guy come through with a little case and a stick.
And in the case is a cowbell.
Boom, 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 boom. You don't even know, bro. They be going in on the cowbell. I ain't even know.
Yeah. If you could learn an instrument, what would you learn?
I tried guitar for 1 second, didn't like the way it hurt my fingers.
Okay, that's fair. fair.
If anything, I would want to pick back up because when I was in Santa Monica College playing football, you had to do electives.
Mm-hmm.
I did 2 semesters of classical piano.
Oh shit!
I started
okay.
liking that.
I could see you being a low key piano prodigy.
Yeah, and I liked the trumpet. So if
Trumpet's sick.
if I can relearn some stuff right now. Matter of fact, I bought a keyboard about a month ago.
Oh yeah.
And I'm on YouTube right now trying to learn some stuff, but I'm horrible.
Yeah.
Like I haven't played that in a long time.
Keyboard and piano is sweet though, because I think it's like the best place to start with a musical instrument. Because you just press the thing.
Yep.
That's it. And that's the note. You see it on the page, boom, press it. There's no like articulation of the fingers or some like bowstring or some embouchure of the mouth. Like you just, boom. Anyone can press a note.
Yeah, that guitar, I couldn't do it. I tried, man. It just hurts your fingers so much.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all be doing it, man.
When did you start salsa dancing?
About 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I love it.
See, that's like a whole other territory for me. I cannot. I've tried. I've learned. I've taken classes. I'm so bad at it.
Yeah.
I guess that's where the practice comes in. But
I used to dance back in the day, man. Like back in the day, boy, we used to battle. Like if we had problems,
yeah,
I'd be like, "What's cracking in, Sheldon? Let's do it then." And we just get on. Like we would dance it out.
yeah,
So I've always loved dancing, and it's real easy, man. Only thing that's hard is like once you lift your arm and then the girl spins, is remembering to get back on your groove.
yeah. The spin is
All
hard.
you're doing is side to side, or you're doing front to back, and that's it. And you just moving your arms like this and shaking your shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. What's the name of the spot that you work at again?
It's called El Floridita.
El Floridita. That's right. I've been there once. I went there for a birthday party.
It's legendary.
Yeah, in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
I think it's just down the street from a place. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna space on the name of it. There's a bar, a really cool bar. I want to say it's on the same street. They do live music. I think they do like a burlesque show too.
I think I know what you're talking
The
about.
Sassafras.
Sassafras.
Salute. Is it still called the Sassafras?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
My brother and I, we played a show there years ago. That was one of the first shows we played in LA. 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it because it's like they got the live band going on. There's always famous people coming through. I've met so many famous people.
At El Floridita or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
That's
Black
cool.
Power Ranger comes through, bro.
Oh, really?
He's hella cool.
Dang.
He is a
From the
salsa-
TV show? From the new TV show?
No, from the old school one.
Oh.
The original. The
No
OG.
way. That's crazy.
Bro, he is so cool.
Yeah.
And he be dancing.
Yeah. Damn.
He don't just know Kung Fu. Oh, he be bailaring, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen all kind of people. Nick Cannon been there.
No way.
Who else? Bruno Mars.
Damn.
He was there before.
Do they just show up and it's like random and it's just chill?
Or you just see him on the list. Who
Dang.
else?
VIP tonight.
Yep. I seen Robert Horry.
I don't know who that is.
He used to play for the Lakers.
Oh,
he got us
crazy.
a lot of rings.
Dang.
He was really good with shooting a three.
Damn. Are you a Lakers fan?
Of course.
What? So I don't actually fully understand this divide. So in LA, there's so many sports teams, but it seems like everyone is a Dodgers fan and a Lakers fan, and no one is a Clippers fan or is it the Angels?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So what's going on there? I've never
it
actually been.
depends on the person. I mean, I guess I'm a weirdo. I like anything that's LA. And technically in
Okay.
the sports world, like my friends, they get mad. You can't like the Clippers and the Lakers. It's got to be one. But it ain't no rules. I like them all.
Yeah.
Okay? Some of them are a little bit more than others.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to like the Lakers a little bit more than the Clippers because Clippers be giving you emotional damage. Like they've been known to have every superstar in the world on their team. And then they get to the playoffs and they first round just
They're done.
Lakers, they at least, might get to the finals. We didn't got rings before,
Yeah.
Well, I think we just got a ring in 2020, I think it was.
Damn.
In the bubble.
Yeah.
When everybody was coughing. We came through. But
oh,
the Lakers.
yeah, the bubble.
Yeah, but Lakers be doing stupid stuff. I love the Lakers. But, bruh, stop switching up stuff. Hold teams down to let them, like, bruh, no offense to Kobe. When Kobe first came in,
Mm-hmm.
he was a wild child, bro. But they let him develop. Even when he would miss shots and hog the ball,
Yeah.
they let him develop to become a great person.
Mm.
Nowadays, they be acting like a person just supposed to be great in 1 year. Like, no, it's too much competition.
Mm.
So what the Lakers will do is they'll like get rid of somebody. Like they had got rid of D'Angelo Russell. Y'all should have kept him. Now y'all bringing him back. What if he'd have been here this whole time?
Yeah.
It's all about chemistry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should have kept everybody that they won the ring with. But and then they'll not like, no offense, but then they'll try to get like people that's about to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dwight Howard. We should have never got Dwight Howard, dude. Or Karl Malone, bro. He was not the mailman no more. By the time we got Karl Malone,
Yeah.
he was working for FedEx, bro. He was just, he was all bad. Knees was gone. We wasted money.
Oh man.
Like the best older person that we got that still balls is LeBron.
Yeah.
And I love LeBron because he's smart.
I got to see a Lakers game while LeBron is still on the Lakers.
I seen the Lakers game about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
One of my boys
was
hooked me
it?
up. It was fantastic.
Oh man.
It was fantastic.
I
And
gotta
I
go.
love LeBron because he keeps it real. He old. He not dunking every play.
Yeah.
He's crossing you up, going to the layup. And I love that because it's still 2 points. And his three has gotten stronger.
Mm.
So he'll just be, and just lean to the side. 3.
Yeah.
And he's just the man, dude. Like, LeBron's the man.
Yeah.
He's the man. We got some good players this year. So hopefully, we do some like, we got the boy Reeves. He is a baller.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Reeves. We got Hachimura. But I like all teams. I like the Rams. I went to a Rams game.
That's tight.
I've never been to an Angels game. I've been to a Dodgers game in the Dugout Club.
Oh.
It's crazy. I don't know if they still have that. Where you sit like right behind the dugout.
Yeah. That's tight.
Right where the pitcher's at.
Yeah.
And they got like a little club. It has buffet, all you can eat.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
You
That's
get
the way.
Dodger dogs.
Yeah.
They had a deep fried turkey. I was wrapping turkey in paper in my pocket. It was fire.
Yeah. I like Dodgers games. I've been to one before. I worked one time in the away team clubhouse, which is pretty crazy. So I met like, what were they? The Marlins, the Tampa Bay Marlins.
Yeah.
I served all those guys donuts, like ice cream
that's funny.
donuts,
That's funny.
which is pretty wild. But yeah, Dodgers games are fun.
Yeah, they dropped the ball this year though. I was mad.
Really?
I was mad.
Didn't they win a series though, like in the last 5 years?
Yeah, they did. They
Or
won
2?
some. It was real recent.
Just one? Yeah.
It was about 2 or 3 years ago they won something.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we got USC.
Yeah.
I love USC football.
Yeah. The Trojans.
Yeah. They go in. I grew up at USC.
Really?
Because my mom used to work there. So I would
Oh,
go there
no
to
way.
the summer camps.
Damn.
You know who Lisa Leslie is?
No. Tell me.
She was in the WNBA.
Okay.
She's like a commentator now and stuff like that.
Sweet.
So back in the day, I used to play ball.
Yeah.
Hard ball. Like I was just, I was dunking on you. It was a slow dunk though, but I'm like, I was the man. So
Yeah.
I would go to my mom would send me to summer camps. And she sent one of me and my best friends there. And they had like a basketball tournament and we won. And we were like boasting and bragging.
Yeah.
And these 2 girls come in the gym. They're like, play us. We like, y'all girls.
Yeah.
Little did I know that was Lisa Leslie
No
when
way.
she was playing on the basketball team at USC. And some other short girl, I don't know. But
Damn.
I want to guess it was a point guard.
Yeah.
Because she crossed up my boy a couple of times, made him fall.
Damn.
Before we played, Lisa Leslie did a cartwheel and then she did a dunk with the ball.
Wow. She must have been tall.
Yeah, she was doing me wrong. She was just blocking my shots.
Yeah.
And then we were playing against girls, so the whole time we were like intimidated, like, oh, it's a girl. We kind of had a crush on them. Then we did a timeout, then we started balling.
Yeah.
But it was too late. They won.
Damn.
They crushed us.
I was never good at sports.
Nothing?
I played basketball. There's one sport I was only good at. Only one. That was the most random sport.
Table tennis.
I like that guess. I do like table tennis.
Golf.
But no. I feel like that's a fair guess. I was
Water polo.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. I want to make a comment though about golf. So my dad and my brother, they're the golfers in the family.
Golf is so boring.
I'm the one You said boring?
It's boring.
It's totally boring. I'm the one who goes to the shooting range, and my club goes like flying out of my hands.
Yeah,
like,
that's me.
Down the range. Like the club goes farther than the ball.
Yeah.
I did play water polo though.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I did play water polo, but I wasn't like good at it. I just played it.
How did I started thinking about those type of sports because I'm like, I could think about you being up in Canada because I'm like in Oregon.
Well, but here's the thing. I grew up in Oregon, so but though you're probably not gonna guess it. It's so obscure. The only sport I was ever good at was pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting?
That's the only one.
Pause. Pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting. I only did it 1 year though. I was junior year of high
take the
school.
pole in your hand, dig it in the ground, and lunge. Yeah.
That's one way to describe it. And then fly over another pole.
Yeah.
2 poles involved in this one.
Man,
in this equation.
You were brave. You ain't care about I've seen some horrific stuff on Instagram.
Trust me. I
With
mean,
a
it's probably
pole.
good that I stopped short,
Yeah.
That's probably why I can, hopefully have kids one day. It's
Right.
because I chose to stop.
Did you see that one?
Oh, I've seen a few of those ones.
That one where
They
pole
land right on it.
in the genitals.
Oh my God.
All bad.
Terrible.
That's all bad.
Well, my pole vaulting coach, he had that happen to him.
Oh,
And he was a young guy too. He was like in his 20s. He was my coach.
was he all bad to the point where he could never have kids again?
Oh, I think it was questionable, honestly. But this is what happened. Somehow when he was going up, because a lot of these videos, you see them land on it.
Yeah.
I think what happened was, the pole stretches, like
Yeah.
it bends and then
Yeah.
it flings him.
Yeah.
I think somehow he got whacked right in the nuts when it was bent back. And then,
Emotional damage.
yeah, more than emotional damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think it knocked him out too.
I bet.
Yeah.
Just
So
getting tapped down there. I'm like,
it's a dangerous sport.
jeez.
But those people who are the Olympians, that's some next level stuff. They're
Yeah.
going so high. They're going probably higher than like a typical like 2-story house.
Dang, I didn't know they was going that high.
They're going like 22. Let's see. Let's check it out. World record for it's probably something insane.
For pole vaulting? Ain't no way I'll ever try that. Maximum capacity. I'm gonna snap the pole every time. Just
Let's see here. Oh, maybe it's actually wait. Here we go. We got to go higher. 20 feet. Dang.
Jesus.
That was recently. That just happened in Oregon.
Hey, Oregon got
20
some pole
feet.
jumping players.
20 feet 5. Oh, is that world record progression? Wow.
20 feet? That's crazy.
20 feet 5 1/4 inches.
Ain't no way I'll ever try to do that.
Here's the wild. Oh, it's the same guy. Look at this. It's the same guy. This guy, Armin Duplantis.
Duplantis
This guy.
from Sweden.
He looks stoked.
Oh, he looked like he about to just jump on for everything.
How old do you think this guy is?
About 30s.
Dude, he's 24.
Duplantis.
He was born in 1999.
Oh, he's killing it.
He's killing the game. But look at how close it is. This other guy, I'm sure he's pissed. He's older. Renaud Lavillenie. Renaud Lavillenie.
Yeah,
He's
Lavillenie.
37. I don't know if he's got a chance at breaking this record
Yeah, I
again.
don't think so.
See, here's the crazy thing. His record, 20 feet 2.5 inches.
Where is he from?
He's from France.
We need to step it up, USA. We need more people getting poles on their hands and jumping poles.
And then for the longest time, it was this guy. I knew about this guy, Sergei Bubka,
Look, he sounds like he about
from
to,
the Soviet Union.
Oh, of course. So we ain't got what? I don't see no USA flags. What about us?
I know, man. It's
We
okay.
suck.
David Roberts.
Let's go, David.
So the U.S. they haven't broken a world record since 1976
Oh, we need to step it up, buddy.
in the pole vaulting. Damn.
You know who I blame? I blame Sheldon. If you would have never retired,
Oh my goodness,
you
man.
could have been the world record floater for jumping poles, man. What's wrong with you? You let USA down.
Yeah, but here's the thing: would it be for Canada or would it be for USA?
that's a good question. What would you rep?
Oh man,
Who you repping, fool?
that's tough.
Who you repping? fool?
It's tough.
Who treated you better, fool?
Hey, that's Canada for sure, man. That's for sure.
I'm already knowing. I need to go to Canada.
Listen.
Is it really true that y'all healthcare is just thebomb.com?
It's free, man. It's
crazy.
free. So that's why I would say Canada's treated me better.
That's crazy.
I made more money in America, but Canada's treating me better.
Man, LA, they healthcare so crazy. Like, I watch medical shows just in case.
You're learning how to do your own surgery.
Bruh, I can give you a tracheotomy right now. If you choked on some pizza,
oh my goodness,
and I couldn't get to the paramedics,
little hole right there.
no, you got to make an incision first.
Oh
And then you
god.
got to tilt the head back. Then you put the straw in there.
Damn.
Then put some tape. Bow.
And then I never speak again.
I never again.
Damn, dude.
Put like this. I had an ingrown. This is kind of gross. I had an ingrown nail,
oh damn.
and it got infected.
And you just cut the whole finger off.
No, I wish. I went and I just kept like holding it off. I'm like, it'll go away. Then I Google search something. I don't know why, because it scares the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Like if Google search ingrown nail,
Yeah.
and it's gonna tell you some horrific stuff.
Oh
it
my
ain't even.
goodness, man.
It's a whole nother. It's like a name for it.
Oh shit.
And they're like, you can get infected. Your finger get cut off. You can die. There's people that's died
Yeah.
from ingrown nails.
That's crazy.
So I got off work at 1:30 in the morning thinking, it shouldn't be too crowded. Man,
Yeah.
I didn't get out of there till 7 in the morning. And I should have taped it, but I was just too hurt and dizzy. But he shot me right there. Bow, with the numbing. Numbed the whole finger. Made a little incision, and he just squeezed all the pus out.
Holy shit.
It was like a gnarly, but it took hours, bro.
Damn.
I was in the waiting room for 3-4 hours watching people die.
See, that's the crazy thing is the waiting room.
Like people were dying literally. Shout out to that lady I seen dying in the waiting room. I hope you're alive, because she was in there. And here's the thing. I'm even telling them like, look, man, look at everybody else. We're good. Like, why y'all got her waiting? She just in there. They rolled her in there, and she waited for like an hour and a half. Just and I don't know, like, dude, it's like, come on, bro, y'all that busy?
Yeah.
And it was Centinela. Centinela is a big hospital. It took forever, bro.
I actually have a story about that, about dying in the hospital waiting room.
You had food poisoning from a taco truck.
Oh, I had something worse. Okay, so this is pretty wild. I was 24 years old. This was in Canada, mind you. And I was really sick. I was crazy sick.
Did you have the mud button? It was early.
I had like strep throat.
Oh, that's bad.
Fever, chills, backaches, everything. But here's the thing. I woke up this one day. I think it was through the night. I could just feel it. I was in pain. And I was in so much pain. I texted my mom and I was like, I've never been in this much pain before. She's like, go to the hospital.
Why is that like the go-to for every guy? You got to hit your mom. Mom, I'm dying.
But here's the thing. What I didn't know is that I get on the bus. Actually, no. I get on I take a taxi. Because we didn't have Uber in Canada at the time.
Yeah.
Uber Lyft, so I take a taxi. I'm like, fine, I'll spend the money, take a taxi. And I go to the urgent care at my university. And I get there, and I'm just like, I'm a wreck. And they're not open yet.
Oh.
And this nurse, I'm like, hey, like, I'm not feeling good. She's like, well, there's a phone right there. You can call an ambulance. I'm like,
wait, but I'm at the dang ER, though.
So, anyways, long story short, I ended up doing it a whole other thing again, and taking a bus this time because I didn't want to take for like another taxi. And I waited in the waiting room for an hour. I'm literally dying. Like, I'm holding myself. What I didn't know is I was pretty much having a heart attack.
Whoa.
Because the strep throat had gotten into my heart, and I had this condition called myocarditis. So it's where your heart is inflamed. And it's basically a heart attack, like your vital sign, like your electro. I don't know what it is, but your when they do like an EKG, and they're reading the electrical rhythm of your heart, it reads the same way as like a heart attack.
Gee.
So I'm in the waiting room, and it was my left arm was hurting, and I'm just like world of pain, like, and I'm just waiting there for an hour. And the craziest thing was that when I finally got in, my fever broke. I finally started feeling better. So like I went through the whole experience, and then when I finally got in and they were doing all these tests on me, they did X-ray and blood test and all this stuff. When they did the blood test, they were like, "Oh shit, his heart's been damaged." And that was when they put me in the ambulance, sent me to the hospital, put me in the CCU for 3 days. But I waited in that waiting room for an hour, just fucking holding myself.
So it's free, but they still
Dying.
make you wait.
I was waiting, but I didn't pay anything. So,
That's true. Because if you'd have did that in L.A., buddy, I'm going to tell you right now,
Oh
you'd be
my
in
God.
debt.
dude,
You're going to be in debt,
if
bruh.
I did that in America
Like,
and I
bruh,
didn't have medical insurance,
I'm going to tell you how cold it is. I got Medi-Cal. I went to go get a cavity fix, and they gave me some pills. And they said, we could refer you to a person that might do it. I hit them up. They was like, oh, we don't do that no more. So now I'm like, I'm about to just go ahead and pay for some medical, for some dental.
yeah,
Because I'm like, if I don't, I'm going to end up snatching all my teeth out over time. And this is what I don't understand about the medical. Why is it separate? Why is it dental, vision, all that stuff combined in one? It's all in your body. Right?
it's true.
It's not like we have ears or, we got like eyes that are like in our pocket.
Yeah,
It's separate from our body. It should be all included. Like, I'll pay for it.
yeah,
But it's like, dude, it's 3 different plans.
yeah. It's messed up.
Like, it's super messed up.
The whole thing is messed up, though. Even just the one,
Yeah,
especially just the one.
yeah,
At least dental and vision is like more affordable typically, but the
exactly.
medical insurance in this
I got to
country-
look into that. If I buy dental, is it going to negate my Medi-Cal?
Uh-oh.
And then next thing you know, I might have to tape stuff up if I get stabbed. I wonder. I'm going to have to look into that.
Man. Well, we should probably begin to wrap things up.
Yes, because I'm getting hungry and I'm fat. I'm still thinking about
I got to
that
get
pizza.
you that pizza, don't I?
I'm fat, man. On the way here, I seen like 4 different places I might eat at. And then, oh boy, remember I told you it's always somebody yelling out something random. I was talking about that
Yeah.
burrito.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, try the lobster sandwich.
Yeah.
So I might give me a lobster sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, how can people find your stuff on social media, Big M?
It's on all platforms. Big Ol' A is BIIGGOOLA.
There we go.
And I got a show coming up with Carol and Dive Bar Comedy at Jalapeno Pete's.
Oh, sweet.
And
on
then-
Ventura?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know they did comedy.
Yeah, my homegirl Carol. We shout out Carol.
When is that?
That is, I want to say the 27th. Don't quote me though. 'cause,
Okay. A little Christmas show.
Yeah. It's towards the end of the month. And then I'm putting together a show right now.
Oh, wait, 27th of November?
December.
Wait, isn't today's the 27th? Of
Yeah.
So 27th of
December. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm putting together a variety show. And I'm going to start doing like once a month called the Diabolical Variety
I
Show.
love it. I'm excited for it, man.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this nice place there, Sheldon.
It's my pleasure, man. It was great to have you. I'm glad that we did it.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is
a good
fun.
time.
This is fun.
Well, I look forward to seeing your live stand-up in person.
And I look forward to seeing your video. You got to do a music video.
I know. Many.
You know what I mean? Because he's got a good voice. You got to check him out.
Appreciate you, man. Well, until next time, we'll see you around, Big A.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Spring Street Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, sign up for the Patreon to receive exclusive behind-the-scenes content and check out the sponsor links in the description.